Hey everyone, this is Laura and welcome back to Super Cool Homeschool. Summer has arrived, woohoo! The sun is out and it is hot. It is so hot today, I'm seriously melting. I wore my little sundress for today though, for the video, so I'm dressed appropriately, but, and I think, truthfully, I've soaked in the sun a little bit too much this week. I'm getting pretty dark, but maybe I have too much color, but hey, my motto is everyone looks better with a tan, don't they? I'm kidding. No, I'm not. I'm totally serious. Everyone does look better with a tan, but it's not good for you. I know it. I slather myself in SPF. I actually wear like 70 to 100, but I get tan anyway. It's what happens if you spend a lot of time outdoors and you have some Italian blood in you. But we are not here to talk about my tan, are we? We're here to talk about homeschooling. When I tell people that we homeschool year-round, I usually get this response. Why would you do that to yourself and your kids? Don't feel sorry for my kids or me. We're all okay. We're fine. The great thing about homeschooling is that my kids don't even look at learning as school anymore. It's just what we do. By the way, even if you don't homeschool your children throughout the regular school year, these concepts I'm going to share with you can still be applied to you and your family. It helps to bring you closer together and keep their brains working all year long instead of just August through May. And by the way, if you're wondering where that August through May thing came from, that calendar came from for the school year, when the school system was created back in like the mid-1800s, much of America was rural at that point, and children couldn't be expected to be in school during planting and harvest season. They were needed at home to work. And I remind my kids of this anytime I ask them to mow the lawn, make their beds, clean the house, you know the drill. Anyway, what makes summer different from the rest of the year in homeschooling is that we have less structure and no tests. It's much more laid back and we take advantage of the ridiculously hot Atlanta summers by swimming, go for bike rides, and doing all our outside stuff in the morning, and then doing our school stuff in the afternoon when it is as hot as Hades out, which is like right now. Seriously sweating. But some days we do nothing school related, but for the most part we do have structure to each day, which is one of the biggest benefits to homeschooling throughout the summer. I love structure, and the most successful people have it. They have structure in their lives. It's necessary for performance and productivity. So, the question is, what do we do exactly during our summer homeschooling? Everyone who adds homeschooling into their summer plans has a different approach to it, but both of my boys take Spanish, only conversational though, which is truthfully all you really need to know. I find the public school concentrates too much on spelling in Spanish when many kids can't even spell in English. We spend about 45 minutes a day with this, and it really works, and it really keeps their Spanish going all year long, so they don't have this big break in between and go back and are be like, what does car mean in Spanish? You know, we need to be past that. We need to be on to preterites and, you know, imperfect and all of this stuff, not talking about the basics again and how to conjugate a verb. So my older son, who's a rising 10th grader, is also doing a PSAT prep class all summer long. This is an hour a day that he spends on it. He also volunteers at an assisted living home once a week, which is a really great thing to do. He takes a ceramics art class one day a week. He's also writing a science fiction book, which is like beyond the scope of anything I understand. And he's working on starting his own YouTube channel for his early bid for presidency. And I cannot wait to share that with you, because his running platforms are really interesting. My youngest son, who's a rising 7th grader, is doing language arts, mainly reading and book discussions with me, and he's working on his music in addition to our foreign language studies. We also take our museum trips to watch plays, movies, visit interesting places, and really take any opportunity that we can to mix learning into the day. I think that this summer school mentality teaches my kids some really good values about work and learning. Well, absolutely, I still let my kids be kids. Don't worry about that. They are having too much fun, I think. My mom always says she wants to come back as one of my kids when she's reincarnated one day. But I wanted my kids to see that learning exists in everything that we do. We never have to take a vacation from it. Summer's just another season, but learning is all year long. I never wanted to portray school and learning as so boring and overwhelming that you need to take a break for 3 months every year. Learning is lifelong. However, we can always drop what we're doing to play in a friend's pool or go out for a day on the lake because it's still summer and we want to have a good time. We want to have fun. That's what life is all about. Thank you for watching. Please hit that subscribe button right below there, and you can hit the little bell too if you want to be notified right away when new videos are coming out, which are averaging about once a week right now. Please leave me a comment, anything that you want me to speak about, anything you want me to look into. We have a ton of videos coming down the pipeline, but I want to hear what you want to hear about. So please let me know, and thank you once again for tuning in today and for joining me here and for following us on our journey, and I will see you next time.